G'day mate, Cobba here. Welcome back to the RTG. It's been a while. I'm not sure if I'm going to have this video out, but hey, we'll see how we go. I'm basically on the pathway right now towards trying to get Elite 1 in the Weekend League, trying to get better at the game. I've just finished my first game in the Weekend League. I've got Ronaldo in the team. I've got 87 Ben Yedder up top. You'll see the side in a moment. The team I played against, he also had Ben Yedder. He had Messi, he had Ronaldo, Footmas Bakayoko, he had Footmas Mendy, to Stegen. Backline wasn't as great. He also had Footmas Costa, and his, I'm going to say Smedo was red as well. One of his decent players was red. I think it was 87 Smedo. It was a good team. I apologise for not getting it. We got the 2-0 win. He did just rage quit in the 55th. So I don't know if it'll show the second goal match highlights. I just dinked a back post for a Ronaldo header after breaking him down. It was pretty a pretty big onslaught. Halftime was 8 shots, 6 on target to his 1 shot. Finished 9 shots, 7 on target to his 1. It was kind of a matter of not if but when in this one. So we're going to jump through there. Apologies there's not more highlights. I was a little bit slack in recording, but also I can't record and play at the same time when Mrs. Cobba is gaming on the PC, and she does that every now and then, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we move on, we press on. So 1 win in the bank. This is what the squad's looking like. I am using a loan figure right now to get Ronaldo to 10 chem, 100 chem altogether. It's a pretty nice looking team. As far as liquid cash goes, I can move on that Ben Yedder if I want to. I actually have my daughter sitting on my lap right now as well as I record this. That Ben Yedder was 380k. I mean, I could, 280k. I could pick up Mbappe instead, or maybe go a different route and start with a Kent and move Coman across. On the bench right now, I've got a few Bundesliga players. I'm a big fan of this Kimmich. We've got Werner, Kent, Schulz could come in. We could jig things around for sure and use that 300k elsewhere. We have a few icon swap tokens available right now. I've been grinding towards, and actually really considering doing Hullet. So I know you guys don't do him, his stamina's low, but with his 5-star weak foot and pace, and he's got really good attacking and defensive positioning, which is why I have Coman at CDM right now, because he is a monster in there. Please trust that he is so good at CDM. He runs the show for me in the middle of midfield. I absolutely love that card there. So we'll get on to another game and we'll see how we go. Game number 2 on our journey done. I'm going to end up sounding like a broken record if I go through and do all these games, because Coman at CDM is an absolute game changer. Ronaldo has 4 goals in 2 games. Mbappe with his first start and getting on the score sheet there. Had a bit of a torrid time putting them away, to be honest. 13 shots on target with 3 goals scored. His Pickford was literally making me scream at the screen. I was getting that frustrated, just making crazy saves. Usually Mbappe sinks them in the corner every time, and he's near post OP usually, but not today apparently. Again, getting through and there probably wasn't as good of a chance as Ronaldo, but here are what the goals look like. And I got to show you this Roberto Carlos miss, because it was quite frustrating. So Ronaldo inside the box, usually he'll score them every day of the week. Another decent Pickford save here Mbappe just puts it straight down his throat, unfortunately. But yeah, I thought Roberto Carlos was going to bury this one. And yeah, just straight wide. His shooting's pretty poor. And Mbappe getting his first goal with the finesse into the right corner. This time actually, really putting it away nicely. And Ronaldo finishing off with a bicycle kick, which was pretty cool. It's a first bicycle I've scored in a while, actually. So, a nice finish to that one. Clean sheet as well is always nice. The defense doing its job. Good pass accuracy and all that kind of stuff. So, 2 games done. Plenty more to come. Okay, the broken record is back again, because Coman, man of the match performance, got on the score sheet this time. Him along with Simon, assists going both to Mbappe. It was a pretty cagey affair. I haven't been finishing my chances too well, as you saw from the game prior with 12 shots I think I had with only 3 goals. This game, 6 shots on target, 3 goals. Coman really bossing it in there. Just he's such a great finisher with that high composure and shot power. He definitely finds the chances, and when it falls to him, that's not a finish many players would make, but I think just because his shot power is so high and the composure is so high, I don't know, he just seems to be able to find the corners nice and tidy. Obviously, I'm not going to show a long lay miss. Here's the goal from Simon. A nice finish on his left foot, his weak foot. Big shot power from him, and obviously the 5-star weak foot helps. And yeah, beating the keeper at the near post again. That Van der Sar was actually pretty handy for him. Did make 1 or 2 good saves from the 9 that I had. You can see that Pickford saved a shot just like that in the game prior. I'll show you 1 or 2 of these saves here. Hopefully. Oh, this is my keeper save, actually. I think he makes a really nice save here. Yeah, he does. That's the prime Van der Sar in action doing his thing. And this is my Van der Sar again, I think. So let's see if Van der Sar can earn his keep here. That one's a little bit easier, but he's doing quite well. This is his Van der Sar in the 45th minute. His Van der Sar made a really nice save. He came out. I don't know if that... Yeah, I think it's when I should have ball rolled. No. I had a one-on-one where I should have ball rolled the ball, and I just didn't. I didn't think. And that's Ronaldo on his weak foot. So 2-1 altogether. We'll progress on to the next one. Cheers. Okay, game number 4 done. 4 wins from 4, which is really good. I scored a ripper of a goal with Ryan Kent here. That weak foot, I absolutely blasted into the corner. I thought Maldini would have cleared that off the line. That was the prime Maldini, or not the prime, the 92 rated version. But no, we made pretty light work of this one. The guy quit in the 22nd minute. Ronaldo also went through and had a pretty nice finish, but you don't get to see that replay due to the fact that he rage quit. So 4 from 4, we'll push on. Obviously, the goal is to get more than 14 wins this weekend league set. We've stopped at 14 all year long, so see what we can do. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get at least 18 wins. A very frustrating first game of the day for me today. De Gea making a save in the first 15 minutes off a Ronaldo shot, which 9 times out of 10 goes in, which was not very pleasurable to see, because I thought, okay, here we go. And then this guy basically just bomb forward all game long. My Van der Sar made 1 or 2 saves, but it was a case of me just chasing his players, Mbappe with a big finish, and then he's Adama Traore, just being Adama Traore. Before he bullied Koeman, he bullied Roberto Carlos as well, did the exact same thing. And then basically, that's all she wrote, 90th minute, and that's all I could do. With you scoring off his 2-star weak foot there. That was his 83 rated inform. So first loss of the weekend league, and we've now qualified at least 5 games done, 4 wins, 1 loss. Not the best way to start the day in an absolute sweat fest. That was disgusting to play in. This guy played some of the sweatiest football I have ever seen in the game. Honestly, he had Jovino at left wing, the flashback, and he had Hadama at one side. He had Foot Birthday Lozano, and his game plan all game long was to just go as fast as you can down the wings. He had Bellerin at left back, the inform one, like the special card one. And yeah, it was just a case of bomb it down the wing, 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 cross, and try and use the lag to find gaps in the middle of the field. And it was not particularly pretty to play against. 2 disgusting goals from 2 shots. So we'll get into the next one. My goal today is to get to 14 wins from the remaining 25 games. So we'll see how we go. Come on. Yes! Kylian Mbappe! Comeback king! Comeback king! Let's go Coleman. Let's go Coleman, baby. Got my assist. Let's go, baby. Ronaldo missing again. Too much power on the header, I think. Heading in FIFA's broken. Can't hit it on his weak foot, eh? Should have been a goal. One man on my team that knows how to finish. Bang. 2 big time goals in a row from Kylian. Another Another win in the books. 5 from 6. Come on. Let's go, Mbappe! Let's go, Mbappe. And saving that, baby. Kylian versus PK is a not fair match. Bye-bye. See you later. I didn't actually get the footage of the last game. I hit the post twice in the game prior. And I was pretty ragey at the end because he didn't actually have a shot on target. And he won 1-0. I had quite a few shots. This game, I managed to actually secure a rage quit really early on. He had Hullet and a few other decent players. We had 8 shots, 6 on target to his 0. And yeah, we get a... I thought that Ronaldo would finish there. Ronaldo actually hasn't scored for me in like 3 or 4 games now, which is a bit of a shame. I think he puts fear into people. I'm using him as a bit of a strategy, actually, to free Mbappe. So I think people have eyes on Ronaldo. They want to track Ronaldo, block Ronaldo, and I'm just looking for Mbappe. So every time I go forward, I'm trying to find Mbappe, and it seems to be working really, really well. So I'm not going to get rid of Ronaldo by any stretch of the imagination. Ronaldo will be staying in the team. But right now, I'm basically trying to get Moses free and get Mbappe free in the final third. We got a lot of goal scorers in the side. Coman's been propping up with many handy goals, and I've spoken about him a bunch within this kind of recap. Sanchez actually is up for a goal probably in every, I'd say, 10 games. He props up with 1. Bernardo Silva props up with a goal in every 4 games, which is good because Moses comes up with a goal in every 3 games, and Mbappe comes up with a goal in nearly every game. So we have, and Ronaldo comes up with a goal every other game. So really, between this side, I know I'm going to score at least 1. It's just more so these defenders here, they have pace and they can tackle, but they can cough up the ball. Obviously, these two swap in game. I do bring in Kimmich quite a lot for Sanchez. Kimmich also is good for a goal every probably 10 games or 9 games. Kent is good for a goal every other game, which is good as well. So I've got a lot of attacking threat. Pepe is a really cheap option to bring in. He hasn't actually played a game for me yet. I'm pretty confident in my 2 centre-backs, but I've just got him there just in case, to get a feel. But so far, so good. So we'll just keep on striving forward. That's 7 wins from 9. 1 more win, and we secure silver 2, which means we will get a player pick. Say the internet goes out or something. I get really busy today. But I really am going to try and grind out as many of these as possible and see how we go. So again, another game where I had more stats than my opponent. Kimmich getting on the score sheet. Ronaldo really struggled to, again, score. He missed quite a few opportunities. But again, he just has that big magnet effect where everyone comes to him. My connection's not been particularly great. I tried to put a lot of power on that one. He hit the post. Mbappe, just doing Mbappe type things in there, and Kimmich putting it away. But I did have one where Ronaldo hit the crossbar, and then again trying to find the cutback here and going beyond. Kimmich is just sitting on the D. But hey, that's another win in the books. And we're moving forward. Hopefully this end game format of showing the highlights is enjoyable to watch as opposed to chopping up the game. It saves me a lot of time in post, but also just gives that quick synopsis of what's happening. So we guaranteed a player pick. That's 8 wins from the first 10. And we'll press on and see what we can do. So guys, I've got bulk more footage from the weekend league. I played heaps more games, but I'm going to add that into the next episode so we don't overdo it here. Here's a bit of stock footage of my community team of the season pack, where I'm sure you've seen by now that in my starting 11 is Moses' middle name, and his middle name is actually Daddy Simon. If you're enjoying the series, please make sure that you subscribe. Drop a like, really helps out the channel grow and all the rest, that kind of stuff. But yeah, just take it easy, and plenty more content coming your way, video every day. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.